Tirreno-Adriatico stage 3 and fully 239 kilometres in front of the riders on the longest stage of the 7 days of racing, and dull and overcast conditions in front of the riders as they faced into more than 6 hours in the saddle. The race from Follonica in Tuscany to Colfiorito in Foligno, Umbria, would be a difficult one in the saddle for the riders as they face 3 categorised climbs along the way, 1 intermediate sprint, and the final summit to be reached just 4.4 kilometres from the finish line. An 18.1 kilometre climb up to Colfiorito as the riders raced from the west coast of Italy into the centre and into Umbria. Long and demanding climb in prospect at the end of the day, and at the beginning of the affair it was the man in green leading the King of the Mountains classification, Davide Bais, that ventured fourth. He brought Lorenzo Conforti with him. They were out front for quite a while and took the top points at the first 2 climbs of the day. Peloton pace controlled by the Ineos Grenadiers squad on behalf of overall race leader Filippo Ganna. By the time they reached the single intermediate sprint of the day with 69 kilometres remaining, it was Jonathan Milan, the winner of stage 2 in the Maglia Ciclamina underneath that rain jacket, taking maximum points. The bonus seconds of less interest to Milan as he looks towards that points category in the Ciclamina jersey to go with his stage success. Into the second half of the stage, Dries de Bont and Pietro Bont clear of the field in another speculative attack and seemingly innocuous looking crash inside 25 kilometres to go, claiming Jonathan Milan, well, eventually back up on his bike, but some minutes behind the peloton at this point. He would play no further role in the destination of stage honours. On to the final ramp of the day, the foothills reached with 22 kilometres remaining, and as the gradient started to grip, the climbers started to strut their stuff. Ben Healy of EF Education Easy Post drawing Juan Ayuso out of the peloton among others. Healy's teammate Richard Carapaz then going on the attack with Romain Gregoire for company. And behind, and the likes of Mathieu van der Poel, former world champion and 3-time stage winner in the event, also getting involved in the action. Filippo Ganna right with teammate Laurens de Plus over the top of the climb, answering every attack and every salvo thrown at him, and throwing in one of his own on the descent towards the finish line, frightening the other contenders with a very powerful looking attack. The stage 1 winner forcing Mathieu van der Poel to complete the catch, and into the final kilometre under the kite. It was a small but select group contesting the final sprint for glory, led out by Ben Healy, but Andrea Vendrame of the Decathlon AG Tour La Mondiale squad coming with a charging sprint to the line. The 30-year-old Italian getting up for a 3rd successive victory for the host nation, preventing Tom Pidcock from taking Tirreno-Adriatico success. But Andrea Vendrame thrilled to add to his collection of victories at World Tour level. Glory for the 30-year-old Italian from Conegliano, 2-time stage winner in his home national tour. This also an important victory for him in his career. Tough day for the riders, and a crescendo conclusion as Vendrame gets up for stage success. Filippo Ganna inside the top 10 and retaining the Maglia Azzurra ahead of stage 4. Pidcock and Romain Gregoire denied a 6th success in his career for Andrea Vendrame. An important victory. Faded by the crowd, as indeed was Filippo Ganna. Now looking forward to a 9th day in blue with a 22-second margin over the best young rider Juan Ayuso, Tiberi, G, Catania, Vocalan and the rest all waiting to pounce. Another strong performance from Filippo Ganna and the Ineos Grenadiers squad as they look forward to the fourth stage, another demanding 189-kilometre ride for the riders, as they will have 2,600 metres of climbing to deal with on the ride from Norcia to Trasacco, Perugia to Abruzzo. That's what they have in prospect. And Filippo Ganna still with that 22-second margin of advantage in general classification to control.